8 aprel kuni Amerikaning poytaxti Washington shahridagi Yangi Amerika fondi o'rinlashtirgan ommaviy siyosatga doir leksiyada Xitoydagi millatlar masalalari bo'yicha tonilgan mutaxassis Patrik Meyer maxsus doklad berdi. U dokladida Xitoyning Uyg'urlar rayonida asabiylikka qarshi turish nomida yo'l qo'yayotgan siyosiy faoliyatlarining shu joydagi Uyg'urlarni texmo radikal qilib atganligini amaliy misollar orqali tushuntirdi.
1990, early 1990s still were okay. And this has been degrading, this situation. So the policy in the last 20 years has not been effective. So it's not working. The policy is not working. So almost any religious practice nowadays in Xinjiang can be made illegal. So this makes the Uyghurs angry. Identity, national identity or culture, language is being removed from them, from their daily use. So this, and made illegal too. So Uyghurs are getting angry. So you are touching the hearts of people. You cannot, by giving them more money or more development, if you mistreat them or disrespect them, they will hate you. It doesn't matter how much money you try to give them, how many roads you build, and many airports you build. Well, they don't benefit from that much because they cannot move. Now to go from one village to the other, they need a passport almost. So is that there is respect, this is the big problem, not that the amount of development in the region. So it's like you're having a nice glass of milk, and you put a drop of ink in it. You spoil the whole milk. The milk is excellent, but so I think the implementation is very, very poorly done.
U leksiyaning davomida Xitoyning izchil yo'sinda Uyg'urlar rayonida rasmlik tashviqot orqali diniy asabiylikka qarshi turmoqchi bo'layotganligini, shuningdek buningdagi qo'sh o'lcham masalasini alohida ta'kidladi.
Now many of the rules that are being implemented are in conflict with the Chinese constitution and the law. Although the law can be generated to support it, like it's happening now, and I'll show it's happening. But initially, they were in conflict, and having laws in one region that are radically different from other regions already are is in conflict with the Chinese constitution that doesn't allow for that. So this is again a drawing of Uyghurs after these training sessions. So it's pretty radical what the takeaways of these sessions. So it's not that it's very moderate. So I will talk about this. The broader context is that everything that is not explicitly legal is illegal. This is quite unusual because usually what is illegal is explicitly specified by the law and the rest is legal. In this case, it's the other way around. So if it's legal to pray in specific mosques, means it's illegal to pray at home, it's illegal to this. So it has many implications.
Yig'inning oxiridagi savol-javob bo'ligida professor Patrik leksiyaga qatnashuvchilarning savollariga javob berdi. Shu qatorda Amerika-Xitoy munosabatida Uyg'urlar masalasining qanday o'rin tutadiganligi haqida u o'z qarashini bayon qilib o'tdi.
The US does what is best for itself. They don't do what's best for the Uyghurs. And they will all, I mean, every country does that mostly. If it's not in their interest to pursue your interests, they won't pursue your interests. So that's what is happening, I guess. They see the broader US-China relationship much more important than the Uyghur issue. And maybe you are unlucky because you are Muslims. It doesn't resonate with the general public to defend Muslims, especially with the next president. Most probably it won't help at all. Well, it's not in the interest of the US. That's why they are pursuing. When in 2002 they labeled the ETIM as a terrorist group, and the UN followed on that. Well, it was in the interest of political interest of the countries, not whether it was right or wrong.
Leksiyaning oxirida biz bir qism qatnashuvchilarni ziyorat qilib, ularning aloqador masalalar haqidagi fikrini so'radik.
Bunda bir akademikninki, shu bizning vatanda o'z ko'zlan ko'rgan butun xulosa qilgan narsani shunimi aniq ko'ra olasizki, bu Xitoy siyosatining bu dinni bahona qilib, Yani dini aşkınlıqni bastırmız degende bahane qilib əməliyyatda Uyğurlarning kimligini bütünlüy yo'qotish ekanligi. Masalan, Uyğurlarning yurish turish, kiyim-kechak bo'lib ayollarninki, ana mushu taraflardan tortib ularni bütünlüy o'zgartirishi, ularning shakli, tili, dili bütün hamma narsani o'xshamandaqcha aytqanda umumiy aytqanda Uyg'ur deganni balkim faqat ko'rinishida bir Uyg'ur chiroy, ammo amaliyotda bir Xitoyga aylantirgan, ya'ni Xitoy kimligini assimilyatsiya shaklida, ya'ni Xitoyga o'zgartirish maqsadi bor ekanligini, yo'qotish ekanligini, buni biz bir Uyg'ur kishilik huquq tadqiqot organi bo'lish sifatimiz bilan emas, bir chet ellik akademik bo'lish sifati bilan mana Patrick Mayer degan kishi bugun nihoyatda aniq faktlik materiallar bilan bizga ko'rsatdi, aytdi, ham o'zining ko'rgan bilganlari bizning vatanda Sharqi Turkistonda aylanish jarayonida o'zi shohid bo'lgan Xitoyning yurgizayotgan siyosatlari, ularning constitution, ya'ni qonunlardan tortib yerlik qonunlari, yuqori qonunlari, rahbarlarning ideyalarigacha butun hammasida butunlay bularning maqsadi dinni bano qilish, amaliyot etqanda Uyg'urni yo'qotish ekanligini faktlik materiallar bilan biz ko'rsatib o'tdi. Mana bu mening ko'z qarashim.
我认为这应该主要是政府的一个出于自身利益的一个比较实际的管理手段，主要的目的还是为了维护自己的这个社会的稳定以及这个政局的安全吧。我觉得，如果一个民族在自己的文化受到不公平对待的时候，应该很理所应当能表现出一些对于自己文化的保护以及对于这种不尊重的反抗，我觉得这是完全自然可以理解的。
Leksiyaning oxirida Patrick Mayer bizning ayrim ziyoratimizni qabul qilib, Xitoydagi Uyg'urlar masalasining ba'zi mohiyatli taraflari haqida o'z qarashini bayon qildi.
Well, as I said in my presentation, in China there's 55 ethnic minorities. The Uyghurs are one of them. And out of these 55 ethnic minorities, there are 10 who are Muslims. Of these 10 Chinese ethnic minorities that are Muslims, only one has a problem with the Chinese government. And all other 9 are pretty happy with the rights that the Chinese government gives them to practice their religion. So the Chinese government has no problem with Islam or any religion if it's practiced within the law. And the freedoms that most Chinese Muslims enjoy, freedom of religion enjoy, are broad and comparable to Western countries. Now, the case of Xinjiang and the Uyghurs is not a religious case. Religion is one of the dimensions of the problem, but the real problem is that religion defines the identity of the Uyghurs, and the Uyghurs some Uyghurs feel that Xinjiang, or what they call East Turkestan, should be an independent country. Obviously, the Chinese government cannot allow, as any government would not allow, part of its territory to be taken away. So, rightly or wrongly, the Chinese government thinks that by weakening the Uyghurs' religious practices, they also will weaken the Uyghur identity. By weakening the Uyghur identity, they will be able to strengthen the Uyghurs' Chinese identity, or replace it by a Chinese identity, and then Uyghurs in the near future will feel that they are part of the motherland, Chinese motherland.
Bu programmani Aziz tayyorladi.